I need some more pillow. Straight bar handstands. It's such a badass move though that it took me a while to get it. And excuse me, it took me way longer than it should have, but I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. Of course, my handstand mastery 3-part series on that your hands or your feet, and the most important thing is body alignment. Your toes to the hips, to the shoulders, to the hands should be in alignment. We got an issue though. It's a straight bar. When you have parallel bars, you can move around. You have more flexibility and forgiveness in the regular handstand push-up on the ground or on parallettes. But if it's a straight bar, it's gonna get interesting because you have to have A1 body awareness, being able to, one, have the balls to be a beginner again in your handstands, because you're going to be scared. Most likely on a straight bar, it's going to be high up in the air. That rhymed, bars. And then there's going to be the times where you're too scared to put your legs over the bar, which means you're wasting more time, wasting more strength, and the time you actually do go over, a couple things to keep aware of. I bet y'all don't know that, but you have to understand what bar is better for a specific exercise. If you want to do muscle-ups, a medium-sized bar. A thicker bar means more surface area for your hand to go over, but it's harder for muscle-ups. But it's easier for handstand push-ups and even handstand straight bar handstands especially. So go for a thick bar. Use as much chalk as possible. I need you to be doing damn near white face when you're doing all this chalk on your face. Just chalk it up. Most important areas. See, when we were doing muscle-ups, but when you're doing handstands, all that and the fingers especially, I go in between the crevices of my fingers because that's just more grip for me whenever I'm doing a handstand on the straight bar, because literally it's just this. And it has to be perfect, because if one thing is off, one is going to feel like hell because you're doing a shoulder press of your entire body weight and you're literally pushing away, and then you have to align yourself while balancing, while over the ground, which is most likely concrete, and you have less surface area, less things to grip on. So it also depends on what type of metal. You have to experiment which bar, find out which bar works for you for the straight bar handstand, which one feels good that you could balance on maybe. And then get good at just the bent arm hold. Just doing that and then feeling your hands while you're moving, it eliminates all the fear and helps you get some confidence when you're doing a straight bar handstand push-up, because it is a very intimidating move. It shows real mastery next to the one-arm handstand. You really need to get rid of the fear of just keeping your legs all the way back here, because it's a lot less scary. Because whenever I'm doing straight bars, it's usually on a tall surface, so I'm so scared of falling over that I tend to keep my legs back. And that's what most people do when they're doing handstands anyways. So try to remember that it's easier to do an overhead press when it's above you instead of away from you. So bring the legs back, because I promise it does get easier. Bring the legs over your shoulders or over your hands, then it's going to be significantly easier to press up. What most people do that they mess up on is that they shoot the legs too much over, or the legs are too far back. But it's a lot more scary because balancing on a straight bar is unlike any other move you'll do. Any other variation, but as soon as it's all straight bar, it's not going to compare. So you definitely would need to get practice. Then over time, you'll build up the strength, as well as doing weighted handstand push-ups, deep handstand push-ups, especially where it goes to the range where it's past your neck, because that's where you're most likely going to be during your straight bar handstands. When you're getting comfortable doing your handstand push-ups and it's only from this range, and then you got a damn near foot to go past, then not only is the move going to be hard because of the balance and coordination, but your strength is also, the strength requirements is also higher than usual. So get good at your deep handstand push-ups. Get comfortable, doing the bent arm handstand hold with your legs in the air. And then honestly, just attempt to move, bro. Just let your legs go on top of you. If it feels super hard, then most likely your legs are on the back. And if you're falling over constantly, your legs are too far forward. So practice, practice, practice. Keep the legs above you and press up. Use a lot of chalk. Try to use different bars and really take your time. It's a pretty scary move, especially when you try to do ballsy moves like do it on top of a pull-up bar and because you're trying to flex because of the big booty Latina. And you're like, damn, I need to do that. I don't know why I went on that tangent. I hope you have a good day. Hope that helped. See you.